Miami last crowned a champion 6 years ago. Tonight, this city may coronate a second Heat title team, the first in the LeBron James era.
As for the Thunder, there's no margin for error. One more loss and their season is over. Down 3-1, do they have the mettle and determination to send this series back to Oklahoma City?
There is no better feeling than winning a title, and I know that LeBron James is desperate to win one. For the time, he is a game away from reaching the top of the mountain. Will this be LeBron James' night?
From the start, the mission was clear.
Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
At last, LeBron's talents have pushed the Heat to the brink of a championship.
Bang! LeBron James from downtown!
His first elusive title, one victory away.
A devastating defeat for Oklahoma City.
The young Thunder have learned painful lessons in these finals. Desperate now to keep their season alive. Thunder.
One at a time. We get one win.
Heat.
Give it all that you got and leave everything out there on that floor, man.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals is next on ABC.
Live from the NBA Finals in Miami, Florida, welcome to Kia NBA Countdown.
There is an anticipation, a sense to some of inevitability that this will be a memorable night in South Florida. Oklahoma City is conceding nothing, though. Welcome to Kia NBA Countdown, live from American Airlines Arena in Miami. I'm Mike Wilbon with Irvin Johnson, John Barry, and Chris Broussard. Let's start with the things you have to know about Game 5 of the NBA Finals. In Game 4, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Mario Chalmers each scored at least 25 points. The last time 3 teammates pulled that off, 1985 Finals Kareem, Worthy, and Magic.
Well, I remember that game, Michael. We'll see if Russell Westbrook's Game 4, 43 points. He became the first player to lose a game finals after shooting and hitting 20 shots.
Magic, Miami's big three has done a good job closing in these situations. They're 4-0 in games immediately after taking a 3-1 series lead and have never lost any series when up 3-1.
LeBron James continues to outshine everyone. Even though he missed the last minute of Game 4 with cramping, his 26-point, 12-assist, 9-rebound game was the first since Larry Bird back in 1986, and LeBron has been clutch. Check out the comparison to last year's finals in crunch time, which is defined as the last 5 minutes with the score within 5 points. The numbers speak for themselves, but most importantly for the Heat, their plus-minus went from a -16 to a +16.
All right, time to drive the conversation. Irvin, do you feel that Miami has the proper sense of urgency playing here at home for the last time this season to finish off Oklahoma City and win this championship?
LeBron James and Chris Bosh really felt the pain of last year's final against Dallas and losing. Now they have their opportunity, a closeout game. They must win this game tonight to take home the trophy, JB.
As for Oklahoma City, they're thinking about one game. After they lost Game 2, they knew they had to win one game in Miami to get this back to Oklahoma City. If you had to pick one of the games to win, you would pick Game 5 because now you're going home with some momentum. Down 2-3, that's fine. Get yourself home. 3 one-possession games in the final minute we've had in the last 3 ball games. They should feel good about that, build on it, and if they win one game, I believe they're in the driver's seat in this series.
Well, I understand where you're coming from because we've seen Oklahoma City rally down 2-0 against a great San Antonio team, and let's face it, we've seen the Heat fold in a big situation. I was in the locker room with Oklahoma City before the game, talked to coaches, talked to players. They're not phased. Derek Fisher said this is where their youth helps because they're like, hey, let's just go play, almost like they don't understand the magnitude of the moment, which is a good thing.
Michael, the hardest game to win is a close-out game because there's so much pressure on the Miami Heat to win this game because, JB, if you go back to Oklahoma City, that series now takes a change. The momentum switches to the Thunder. So I think the Heat and LeBron James must win this game tonight.
Yeah, Chris, I'm not buying what Oklahoma City's selling in that locker room. I don't think it's about youth, but not having been in this, not having suffered at the level Urban mentioned it already that LeBron and Chris Bosh did last year, that's why they're down 3-1 already, because they have made some blunders in critical moments. And it's not to denigrate them. I mean, I still think in some ways Oklahoma City is ahead of the curve. This is a really young team. Every year they go take a step forward, but they haven't been knocked back on their heels like they have in this series. They were down 0-2 going home. They're now down 3-1, still playing in Miami. Again, they're going to concede nothing, but LeBron James, he certainly knows he does not want this series going back to Oklahoma City. Close it out here.
Michael, LeBron James signed up and came here for this moment. Chris Bosh signed up, came here for this moment. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Tonight, you can get 1. It starts tonight, LeBron. You got to come up big in a closeout game.
Well, if Oklahoma City is going to win, Kevin Durant is going to have to say something about it. It's time to become a selfish superstar, Kevin Durant. You're not, but they need you tonight. You have to own this fourth quarter if you're going to get this thing back to the barn in OKC.
Totally agree, JB. Russell Westbrook was unstoppable in Game 4, but wasn't enough. No team in NBA history has rallied from down 3-1 to win the finals. 0-30 all-time in NBA history. Can OKC keep its hopes alive? Time for Gatorade Prime to perform. JB, how does James Harden get himself going?
Just stay aggressive. Try to get in the paint, get to the free throw line. He's one of the best in the league at getting to the rim. More importantly, don't play with any hesitation. I saw him hesitate a little bit in Game 4. Play confident, play aggressive. Magic, what do you expect out of Harden tonight?
Mario Chalmers had a breakout game for Miami with 25 points. This is James Harden night. He will have a breakout game, JB.
Well, we'll see. Other than the first half of Game 2, James Harden has struggled mightily in this series. 17 points in the first half of Game 2, but just 26 points total in the other 14 quarters of the series, and just 4 for 20 from the field the last 2 games. The Thunder need the 6th man of the year to show up tonight if they want to continue their season.
All right, while James Harden is trying to get himself going, LeBron James is going to be trying to put the finishing touches on one of the great postseason runs ever. He's elevated his game and carried the Miami Heat to the precipice of a championship. It's finally time for LeBron. Our predictions are next.
Pass is the pass, you know? It's a new day, bro. My day. You gotta do it now.
All right, gentlemen, we go on the floor. I want to ask Magic and JB this. As great as these playoffs and the finals have been, we've had some really compelling games. When you get an elimination game, you can just feel the difference. This is it. How do you think LeBron James feels right now, JB?
Well, I think the greatest pressure any athlete can feel is the pressure that they put on themselves. And LeBron James is taking that pressure off himself. Last year, it was a mountain. He couldn't get off of it. I think he feels no pressure. He's having fun. He's enjoying himself. And that's why we're seeing this guy play this way that he's going right now.
Well, because he's gotten the help that he was looking for. Dwayne Wade has been there helping him, playing well. You got Chalmers, had a breakthrough game in Game 4. LeBron James set himself up, put himself in this position, Michael. Now, can he close the deal? Can he close the deal? Because if he can close the deal, it will be LeBron Mania worldwide. We will forget all the things he's done, said. He will be loved worldwide.
Well, he said himself several times this week, he's a historian of the game. He knows what this means for his legacy. I've said a few weeks ago, I think he's a top 10 player of all time already, but he'd never be recognized as that until he wins the ring. He can solidify that top 10 spot tonight and then try to climb from there.
We're taking a look at LeBron James, who, of course, cramped up in Game 4 and had to miss those final 55 seconds. He's getting stressed out. They want to take every precaution against that happening tonight in Game 5. You know what? LeBron James has killed every pressure situation this postseason. Down against Indianapolis, down against Boston, on the road both times, down 0-1 to Oklahoma City on the road. He's killed it. And as good as Oklahoma City is, and I believe they can come back and they can win championships too. But I'm going to start the predictions with this. And JB, no, I'm not straddling. I've been wanting help from every coach. They won't help me. They said, no, we're going to make you make your own prediction. I'm going to stay with the Miami Heat because I'm staying with LeBron James. I know Oklahoma City can win, but I'm going with Miami to win the championship tonight.
Are you thinking blowout or close game?
No. They've all been close. They're going to be close again.
I'm going with the Heat, too. They don't want to go back to Oklahoma and get it done tonight.
This is LeBron's time. His first championship, and Dwayne Wade won't let him or Chris Bosh down tonight.
Leaving the best, the last for JB.
This 3-on-1 has been difficult to deal with all postseason, but I got plenty of room in my Sooner schooner to go back to OKC if you guys want to get on board. We're going back. I'm going OKC. They're going to win the game.
JB and Boomer Sooner.
Get on the Boomer Scooter.
Thanks for watching Kia NBA Countdown. National anthem and starting lineups are coming up next. But first, here's Scott Brooks moments ago in the locker room.
The mindset. And what is the mindset going to be? I want you guys to think of one thing. One thing only. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to make your teammate look good. Whatever it takes. If they have an opportunity, you have a layup, give it to your teammate for a layup.